Never seen my cat is really needy right now.
Let the games begin.
Okay, so do we keep Frostbolt against Rogue? We kind of want to do proactive stuff against Rogue early, right? Like, even the early Arcanal just chip damage against Caverns Rogue is huge. Plus, Frostbolt's not a really good card against Caverns Rogue, nor is it really great against Miracle, at least to keep in your opening hand nowadays. What's this deck like instead of Burn Mage? I would say biggest differences are, well, you have no, it's less board control. They're actually, like, similar nowadays, very, very similar, but you have less Farlan's Pearls and Flame Strikes and Meteors and more Frostbolt Doomsayers, like more stall effects rather than actually like Farlan's Pearling their minion and fighting for board control. Glyph is mostly burn in this matchup, right? Unless he plays Igneous, we might want to polymorph, but we're not even sure at that point. Let's do this. A lot of times he wants a coin and a 3-drop here with coin. Sometimes Hero Power and sometimes Novice, but you know, with coin it's more likely they also want to go straight in 3 and then they don't kill Blood Mage. I also want Blood Mage to die so I have a lot of good top decks like 2 AIs, 2 Acolytes, and I want to cycle like this. It's kind of like hard to spend all my mana on turn 3 playing this. I don't really want to play block, but I guess it'd be okay. Realistically though, I want to keep the draw going next turn, so Acolyte AI. Arcanal is good enough where maybe it's like a great 3-drop too.
I should meet you.
Drink with me, friend.
Ultimately, this is about mana efficiency, so okay, that's good. If I didn't draw that, I would still Ice Block here. Like, I could just... Yeah, like, you want to draw before block in general, but if you don't have it, I'd still rather Ice Block rather than Glyph, just to play more mana efficient. I can get the card advantage back later with later AIs. Anyways, it doesn't really end up that different, actually. Just gives him more options with the earlier AI. How the mighty EG StrifeCros fall in Hearthstone. I wouldn't say as mighty in StarCraft. Hello, Bravehammer, thanks for the sub. Welcome to the Strife crew. Here is a... This is his 3rd one, right? I like Glyph and Arcanal just more than Arcanal, just Valet. Valet develops a 2-3, but we can get the Battlecry next turn, on turn 5, very easily. Nice, a cheap freeze effect.
An incredible discovery.
Ooh, I'm glad I got both blocks. My goal in this matchup is just to never play Barrier, because block is good, because when Quest Rogue kills you, they usually kill you by like 30 damage. Like, they just do 30 damage in one turn as soon as you don't freeze them, or something like that. Like, Barrier is not really useful, because they do so much damage after the quest, but blocks just buy you the turns, if that makes more sense. Like, ideally, I just never draw the barriers the whole game and just draw burn. It's weird because I don't have any damage early here. Am I really trying to Alex and then kill him? This is scary. At least I can clear out with Blizzard at least some of this stuff because he's gonna have quest next turn. Oh right, he's even gonna kill Blood Mage. So I'm freezing it. Who knows? Oh, that's fine. I could Froststone Doomsayer later, like once the 5/5s come out, and just Blizzard here. If I just, what if I just, actually, who cares taking 10? That's not a big deal the more I think about it, or even more. I can take the initial like 10 to 15 damage and then freeze every turn from there. I like Ice Block Valet this turn, and then freeze later. Am I gonna Alex? It almost seems like I am gonna Alex, and I have the stalls. So I have this turn do nothing, or just, you know, play minion. Turn 6, 1 freeze, turn 7, turn 8. I need to find one more freeze in the next 3 turns, and then I can still Alex into burn. Like, I generally like chipping early life against this deck, but I don't really have a choice, I feel. I think I have to go for the Alex plan.
Excuse me, you are on fire.
Okay. So I do need one more. Like, this only saved me 10 damage. And he didn't play any more this turn. It doesn't stop charge damage, so I'm just gonna barrier and
Right away.
pass and save this 2 freezes. So turn 7 of a freeze, turn 8 of a freeze now. I don't even need to rely on the 3rd freeze. Like, I feel like barrier's okay here enough over a freeze. So his patches in his hand. I'm pretty sure he patched. Yeah, Swashbuckler was the card he mimic potted. And this is the Mage card. He has patches in his hand. The chance to Doomsayer goes off is almost 0. I guess the point is, though, that we still would rather it go off on turn 8 for a clear Alexstrasza. Blizzard here into Doomsayer in turn 8. I don't think it'll generally go off, but I know he's at least like patches damage, and then this is 6. But I don't think the odds of it going off or not is that big for one turn. Like, technically, he has an easier time killing it next turn, but I think it's gonna mostly die either
I
way.
hope you like my invention. An incredible discovery.
Thin out our deck a little bit more perfect. I need to make sure I leave this guy up, because if he has patches, and then if he has like Youthful Brewmaster or something, he can't play it. But Shadow Step patches is still a kill. But patches plus Brewmaster and stuff is not a kill. Just force him to have the Shadow Step. Ooh, this is cool. This is only 1 health. I can Alex him and get him to 13. His guys are low. Can I consider, like, Blizzard here? The thing is, this die is just going to get another board the same next turn. Is it a free roll? It's not really free. I don't really gain anything from Blizzard. I guess if I Blizzard, I can also combine with the barrier.
Interesting.
Oh, and it gives me more time to draw burn, right? Let's say I Alex him and get him to 13. I still need a little bit more damage. I'm going to lose my block. I have to play another one. I can't combo the Pyro Blast. Yeah, I think the big thing is Blizzard buys me time. Anti-Ice Nova? That's not a play. It's possible this turn. It's on turn 10. Like, I might as well use my Blizzards and Frost Novas pre-Alex. Once I Alex him and lose my block at 1, the Frost Nova is not exactly useful anyways, because I'm just going to lose my block and be at 1, right? And his dagger can just kill me. Or just any chargers, so...
I hope you
Is that
like my
smart?
invention.
Give me more damage with ballet. Actually, no, that was smart. He needed to do that. We're approaching the point where if we go for like these like Antonized Frostlow moves, we could still lose our block to like enough Shadow Steps and Chargers. He drew a lot of cards. I think I need to go for burn and don't worry about my block at this point. The question is, do I Pyro or Alex? If I Alex, I get him 15. If I Pyro, I get him 12 or 13. Because he drew so many cards. I might lose my block, and then I'm just screwed if I go into Nice Frost Nova.
I bring life.
He doesn't have bouncers. I mean, he still hasn't even played any straight up Chargers yet. It's not even about the bouncers. Like, he's played 0 Stone Tusk Borers, 0 Sussy Chargers. He could just straight up, like, not even bounce patches, just straight up from hand. Punch my block off.
Nice to meet you.
We're in trouble here. Because we need to deal with a little bit more damage. 6. I don't see a way to do this that great.
Excuse me, you are on fire.
I don't have the setup, but I mean I have board. This is not a reliable win, but it's what I got. Because you need to pop some block yourself to deal with the board. Vanish is scary, you know, more glacial shards is scary. Oh, maybe I should play Archaeologist actually. I didn't think it was useful against Vanish, rather do one more ping, but if he has 2 freezes. With Archaeologist he'd need 3 freezes, because all I need to do is 10 and then the 2 from Archaeologist too. Yeah, so I couldn't deal with the board is the problem. He didn't have the second Vanish. Eater of Secrets, I think so, because like Freeze Mage is generally better against the token decks, Token Druid, Token Shaman compared to Burn Mage, but Freeze Mage is bad against Burn Mage, but with the Eater it's better. Even if you both run Eater, it's like kind of in some ways good for you too, because you're more burny, like, I don't know. They can play a more prolonged game generally, so generally Eater makes a bigger difference for you, as well as the fact that you draw more cards, so you're more likely to get the Eater Secrets in the mirror. Only types lol, thanks for the sub. Welcome back. Here is a Crowfist. I played this person before. I think switched to Mage though. Was playing a Rogue before, I think.
I wonder.
Save the ice block for later. Kind of. I mean, you're still gonna get Eater Secrets. Something maybe is don't play both secrets at once, bear and block, if possible.
An incredible discovery! An incredible discovery! I found it first!
Yeah, I want Barrier to go off early in the Mage mirror, because later on it can never go off sometimes. I'd rather not trade ping. I'd rather just play Secret on 3, because our turn 4 is Blood Mage ping. It's much better for a curve to do it like this.
What to do?
Yeah, this worked really well. Even got the 2 free chip damage in instead of trading that turn. Actually, like Blood Mage or Glyph, without Ice Lance, Blood Mage doesn't really become like a huge thing, and we're trying to cycle cards in our deck rather than drawing for burn for the late game. Because right now we're trying to draw cards that draw more cards, like Archaeologist and AI and Acolyte. Plus, we have really good ping tension this turn. What I mean by that is there's 2 minions that he wants to ping. So Blood Mage is not weak to ping this turn because my other minions getting pinged. This is a great turn for Blood Mage. Adubson, thanks for the sub. Welcome. Here is a Crowfist. Ooh, I like this a lot. Because this could be Barrier, in which case I don't want to ever proc it, right, as Freeze Mage. Especially with Eater Secrets. So we'll have 7 cards. 8. This is fine. With that Blood Mage play, we don't need to trade. I mean, we don't need to go face, we just trade. And we can still spend our long mana and draw. X-Tika has resubbed for 14 months. Hey Strife, what do you think are the meta decks for each hero? I've been playing your Token Shaman list, it's great. Shaman's Token Shaman. Mage is either Burn Mage or Freeze Mage. Paladin, Murloc Paladin. Mostly Druid, Token Shaman, or Token Druid. Warrior, Pirate, or Taunt, Priest, Silence Priest. We're always doing this. There's some chance in which it's better not to even go face here, just let it go and just play Ice Block. We're gonna give him 7 armor, not 8. And it's, although 50% of the time, that's bad actually, right? The risk reward is awful. Like if it's 50% time barrier, 50% block, and on the barrier we give him 7 extra life, on block we do 1 extra damage, and it's like 50-50 odds. That seems like awful like risk reward ratio, especially with Alex in our hand and especially with Eater of Secrets in our deck. Because Alex in our hand are already pressuring like a turn 10 kill in some ways.
Excuse me, you are on fire.
We don't even want to play Eater of Secrets if we draw it, I feel. We could do this in a Firelands portal. We could do this into Barrier. I guess this is better, but this is kind of weird. Oh, we get the Eater here. Oh, nice Doomsayer, okay. Like, even if it's Barrier and block, which I think it is, yeah, I could make this, like, what, a 4-6, and I get 2 secrets value, but Barrier's never proccing anyways, and he could have multiple blocks. Like, I feel like it's still way better to Alex draws him than just to kill him on the Eater of Secrets turn. It's not about the minion right now.
An incredible discovery.
Now I know that he probably has a second block, too, with the Archaeologist here. So it's really bad to Eater now. I see a little bit more damage. Alex, I need 15 damage, right? I need to have 12. Oh, you know what? Something that might happen here is that Alex, I mean, he just leaves Alex because of the barrier, and then I can eat the barrier with Eater of Secrets and kill him with Alex and Fireball and Ping. It's a good counterspell turn. The minion is useless. It's more about burn because of Ice Barrier. Like, even if I play Medea's Valley here, I'm not going to eat her next turn, so I'm not going to be able to attack with the next turn.
Let the pain speak to me.
Even if I cancel the coin there, it's pretty good, because coin Alex is pretty scary in turn 8. I do realize he has a coin left for counterspell, whatever.
Excuse me, you are on fire.
I bring life.
Nice. Nah, he actually frost it. Next turn I have Eater. We need a player on defensive Alexstrasza, right? We don't want to pop the block. So next turn, I have Eater and then 6 mana. With 6 mana, I have Fireball and Valet. That's 9 damage. I mean, I need to get him to 9 this turn. So I can just Fireball and then Acolyte and ping the Acolyte. That's kind of weird, though, because I overdraw. I guess not ping the Acolyte. Like, I can Fireball. I just need to do 1 Fireball here to develop the mana.
Well played.
And then maybe we just don't ping the Acolyte like this.
Speak to me.
You require my assistance?
I want to pop because I have Eater Secrets. Popping is pretty useless, and if I pop, he can Alexstrasza himself. Then I don't have enough damage, and the Eater is useless.